Hello everyone, this is the East Coast Economic Update for July the 20th, 2010. Just wanted to let you know some things that are going on today in the news and some stuff that I got from some friends on YouTube. The first item, of course, is that Goldman Sachs profits dropped 82%. They blame it on, primarily, they blame it on the fine they had to pay. But the truth is, if you look into the article deeper on Google, which I'm going to supply, the truth is that money is being extracted out by the Federal Reserve. That $23.7 trillion that's been spread around like, manure on a sandy beach basically is being pulled back because they need to prevent hyperinflation, basically, so we can have deflation, which is neither are good. The second thing, which is more important, I think, which goes to a theory I had back in 2005, the Chinese have now surpassed us, the United States, in fuel consumption, in consumption of fluorocarbons and petroleum. So this guaranteed, watch closely, oil prices are going to start to go up. This goes back to my theory that China will finally figure out that they can absorb their productive capacity within their 1.3 billion people that are in their country, plus India, which has another, I think, 1.1 billion people. But China can absorb all its productive capacity and its fuel consumption and raise its people to a middle class standard very shortly. I said this back in 2005 before there was YouTube for me anyway. And this is happening now. Their productive capacity is now being absorbed within their community. And this is bad because if you follow Doug at Goat Hollow, this is going to cause, I think, is going to cause a rise in price of oil and also a drop in the peak, because right now peak oil has reached a plateau. If you've watched some of his videos, and I will put his channel on my more info box for you to check it out. It's worth a watch. He's been doing this peak oil thing. He's up to like the 6th episode, I believe. But the point he's trying to make, and is very important, is that we're going to reach a point in which China is going to basically take over as the superpower, as the rising empire, as we did against England at the turn of the last century, and become a superpower of its own. With the large capacity of people and their need for industrial fuel, which is petroleum, this will probably start to, not necessarily right away spike oil, but it will start to rise. I'm guessing, and of course I could be absolutely wrong, probably in the next 3 to 6 months you're going to see oil touch $100, and then it may go hyperbolic over a period of 18 months. That's my guess. This is what I've been waiting for. This will cause the next leg down, I think, in our economy, because they're just going to take over, and other people in the world are going to change their focus from the United States being the end all and be all, and they're going to shift, and that shifting is happening now, towards China, and they're going to basically kowtow to the guy who has the biggest stick. Sorry. Anyway, China is become a superpower overnight. And don't forget, kids, the Chinese didn't do it by building their own infrastructure. They took ours, and we sold it to them willingly in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And now we have nothing. Two other things I want to show you. One is from Nibiru 2012, Magic 2012. He pointed out a very interesting aspect of the Earth's vibration. It's starting to shake even more. And the other one, which I'd like you to watch, is Matrix Vaporizer. Now, Matrix Vaporizer has shown a couple of sinkholes. One in the water with it looks like the bottom of your sink, and the other, there's been sinkholes all over the place. More or less, what's happening is the Earth is expanding and contracting, and just like anything, like a balloon or whatever, if you put paste over it and it expands and contracts, it's going to start to crack and dimple and what have you. So the two of these guys made two separate videos. I don't think they knew what was going on with one another, but it shows a consistency that the Earth is going through some changes. What are causing those changes? We don't know. I don't know. I have a theory, and it's outlandish, which is that we're going through this rift in the Earth in the galaxy that we're in, which is at the center, a black hole, and that could be causing it. And what will end, of course, the possibility of a pole shift, which Albert Einstein had predicted almost 60 years before it started to happen, and it's being proven over and over again with our weakened magnetic field. So I'm going to leave you with those. I'm going to leave you with some other information. I will be going back up to the cabin probably within the next 3-5 weeks. I'm trying to make it a permanent situation. Obviously, with the economy, it's a little tough. So I will post a couple more videos from the cabin. I'm just downloading it from phones and so forth. So until further notice, read the articles, comment, and keep the peace.